Well, howdy do, y'all. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer here. I'm using this Rotterburger glass. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but probably not. Rotterburger Pilsner. Probably not the right glass for this beer, but it works just fine. I do like the glass. I've been using it for every style since my wife found it at a DAV store. What'd you pay for this? About a quarter? 50 cents?
79 cents.
So 79 cents. This was an expensive one. But I like it. I've been using it. I used it for my Mother's Spring Batch, which is a farmhouse style ale. It works beautiful for that. I haven't had a... Oh, I did use it for a Pilsner. I did have the Urban Chestnut Stamptish I put in there, and their SLIPILS, their Imperial Pilsner I used in it. But it works great for every style. Really brings out the aroma great for this barley wine from Uinta Cockeyed Cooper Bourbon Barrel Barley Wine. I just posted a written review. I use that term loosely. It was more of just random thoughts in my head. I just posted it to my website at tomthebeerwhisperer.com. And I just started, by the way. The aromas on this are just spectacular. The first thing you notice, you're just you're just hit big with those bourbon barrel notes. That charred white oak is really the first thing I noticed. Then I certainly get some hints of vanilla, along with some dried fruit, which is what they say on the bottle you're going to get. They are correct. Specific dried fruits I'm getting are fig and plum. Oh, wow. Wow, the flavor just gets you this much short of overwhelming on the bourbon barrel end. Yeah, that white oak is almost overpowering, but not quite. So if you're a fan of that flavor, that taste, that feeling, that texture, you're going to like this. If not, it's not going to work for you at all. As it just so happens, I am a fan of that, that feeling, that flavor, that texture. I love it. So I think it works great. And it is a barley wine. I mean, barley wines are supposed to be big and in your face, and this is what it does. I described the color in my blog, for lack of a better word, as kind of a brown ruby-ish. I'm kind of colorblind. At different lights, it looks different right now. I'm getting a pretty good ruby out of it. You tell me what you think. The beginning flavors, when I first took that very first sip, I got a whole lot of that bourbon barrel. I got a whole lot of that big charred white oak. I certainly got some vanilla wrapped up in there. I got those dried fruit notes that they mentioned. Again, specifically what I got was fig, plum, dark, very ripe plum, and cherry. And then again, it just finishes somewhat dry with that big oak. You taste a lot of wood there, man. It's good. I am just a little over halfway through the bottle here. This runs $12.99. Not super cheap, not crazy expensive, especially since we're talking about something that is barrel aged. So for me, yeah, I mean, so like I said, I'm about halfway through the first bottle. It is a very cold, wintry day here in the Ozarks, so it is warming my innards nicely. So because of the time of year, I'm going to say this is a buy again. I would buy this again. You know, if I was drinking this in July, I'd probably say not, because it wouldn't hit the spot. But I've got snow everywhere out here. It's cold. I'm trying to stay warm. So I'm going to say this is a buy again. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. This is the Cockeyed Cooper barrel-aged barley wine. Let me show you that one more time. I really love this glass. I tell you what. I want to do a video just on glassware because I would say probably the better portion of glassware that I own has been picked up from flea markets and thrift stores. Some I've picked up from, you know, various breweries, brew pubs, and restaurants, but I would say probably 75% has gone from thrift stores. That's where you get the great finds. There you go. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. I'll see you later.